Fiona here and welcome back to the channel. How's it going? I know I was supposed to post this last week, but I've been super busy with university and trying to get assignments done and exams. I'm also sorry if the lighting's bad. If I open my shades like the whole way, I'm like just completely white. And if I close it, I'm like way too dark, you can't see me, so I have to stick with this weird, stupid, middle of the road lighting. I don't know, that looks kind of like it's changing colours, like it's pink to green, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Anyway, so in today's video, I'm going to do pretty much the exact same thing Kai did in their last video. I also realised that I never did an introduction video for myself either. So yeah, let's get into it. Sorry if I'm looking down, that's where my questions are, so well. Question number 1. What is your full name? My full name is Fiona Rose Angela Donoghue. Angela is my confirmation name, I chose that. It's not really that interesting, my name. That's just what it is. Question number 2. Where are you from? I am from Ireland, Laois in Ireland. It's, again, not an interesting question. It's a small county, a small town in a small county. Question number 3. Where do you currently live? I currently live in Waterford, which is like down south of Ireland. It's much bigger than Laois. I live in Ferrybank in Waterford, just outside the city. Question number 4. What is your favourite snack / drink? Anyone who knows me knows that my favourite snack has always been and will always be the blue M&Ms. Like Kai, I will just go through them. I don't know why I love them so much, they're really bad for you. And my favourite drink, probably coffee. When it's winter, hot chocolate, but coffee. Question number 5. What is at the top of your bucket list? On the top of my bucket list is to travel, and more specifically to travel to the 4 places that I potentially want to spend the rest of my life, or I potentially want to live. And those 4 places are South Korea, Canada, Japan and Hong Kong. Between those 4 places, I lean more towards South Korea and Canada than I do to Japan and Hong Kong, but I still really want to visit those 2 countries and see if something clicks, you know, if I figure out that that's really where I want to go. We'll see. Question number 6. Something you wish you were good at. Something I wish I was good at. Probably editing videos, you know. I wish I was good at editing videos. I also wish I could sing better than I do now. I mean, I sang for my music exam, but I don't think I'm very good. I wish I was better. So yeah, those. Number 7. What is the best compliment you've ever received? The best compliment I've ever received, I think, wasn't even, like Kai's, it wasn't even meant as a compliment. One of my friends said, when I was showing them 9 Muses, and I was talking about like their heights and their like proportions and stuff, and they were like, oh yeah, you totally fit into 9 Muses. And I was like, that's such a great compliment. So yeah, that was the best. I think that was the best compliment I ever received, and I don't know if that says a lot about me. Number 8. That's 9. Number 8. What is your favourite colour? My favourite colour has always been very generic. I've always been black, but like black and white. But I also really recently been loving the like colour teal, but also like rose gold and kind of like mustard yellow. Mustard yellow has been like a colour I really like. I've been buying a lot of, or wanting to buy a lot of clothes in mustard yellow. So, question number 9. What is your favourite music genre? If it's not apparent by my jumper or by anything that's in my background, like my photo cards, it's K-pop. I pretty much listen to anything as well. But yeah, mainly K-pop. I do listen to J-pop, I do listen to C-pop, I listen to American pop. Not really American, I don't listen to American pop. Question number 10, the last question of the non-K-pop ones. What is your favorite type of clothing? Well, my favorite type of clothing is this jacket you see here. I wear that so much ever since I got it. It's a long denim jacket. It comes up to just like above my knees. It doesn't look long there, or maybe it does look long, I don't know. Basically that's my favorite type of clothing, and it's just that piece. Now on to the K-pop side, which is what this channel is about. Question number 1. Your top 5 K-pop groups. My top 5 groups. Oh. Nine Muses is number 1. Obviously, anyone who knows me knows that it's Nine Muses. I will never stop loving them, and everyone knows that. Number 2, Teen Top, Block B, GOT7, and Beast. OT6 Beast with Hyunsung, since Hyunsung is my ultimate bias. So yeah, they're my top 5 groups. Question number 2. How did you get into K-pop? Good question. I don't really remember. I'm pretty sure when I was first introduced to K-pop, it was through like, I used to listen to like the anime themed songs on YouTube, and I think in the suggestion box there was TVXQ's Neurotic, and then I listened to that, and then through that I listened to like 2 Shinhwa songs, and that was like the start of it in 2008. Then in like June, July, August of 2008, in my suggestions, I think I was listening to Shinhwa at this time, or maybe it was TVXQ because they're SM. I don't remember. I was listening to one of them at the time, and in my suggestions was SHINee's Replay, and I listened to that, and at the time I didn't realize that they just debuted, and I was like watching their debut. I didn't really realize any of the terms or any of the like technicalities of K-pop, so I was listening to them and I really liked them, and I thought that I clicked with them more than I clicked with TVXQ or Shinhwa. And that was it for a while, and then I think like 2 years later, I started to get more into SHINee and more into just K-pop in general. Like for 2 years I think I was just like a sole SHINee fan, because I wasn't into K-pop at the time. I just listened to like SHINee and then like my like English music. And then after 2 years I got like really into other groups, and Nine Muses was one of them, but then there was also 21 and I think FX maybe it was 2 years later, I don't know. It just gradually got worse and worse. Like I gradually picked up more and more groups, and then here I am. Question number 3. Do you speak Korean? A little bit. I'm learning Korean currently. It's going very slow because I have a whole lot of college work to do, and I'm just lazy. Honestly, I am not gonna lie, I'm just really lazy. Question number 4. Have you been to any K-pop concerts? I have. I've been to one, and it was the concert that made me realize that this group was one of my old groups, and that a specific member of this group was one of my old biases, and that was the Block B concert last year this year, 2008. No, it was the Block B concert in London. I went with my friend Abby, and Kai went, and my friend Drew went, and we were all there. And yeah, I was VIP tickets. It was a high touch, and yeah, I got to hold Kyung's hand for like a split second. So yeah, that's the one K-pop concert I've been to, and it was a very memorable experience. Question number 5. Do you have any K-pop merch? Well, I have a few. I have this SF9 jumper with Youngbin on the back, because Youngbin is my bias. I have this jumper in black. I was going to get it in yellow, but I don't really like bright yellow, so I didn't get it in the yellow colour. I have a G-Dragon one of a kind jumper. I have a JB GOT7 JB jumper, courtesy of my best friend Ariana. I have the donut t-shirt from the GOT7 Just Right music video. I have this necklace, which is the same as, well, not the exact same. Kai has the Tao necklace, I have the Chris one. Other than that, I can't think of anything else. I do have a Jungkook jumper, a BTS Jungkook jumper, but I'm not a huge BTS fan anymore, and it also doesn't fit me since I got it like 3 years ago. I don't know if merch-wise if I have anything. I have like a whole lot of albums. I have the album video, you know my album video. They're down in Leash. They're not here in Waterford because I have nowhere to put them. And yeah, I think that's all my K-pop merch. My top three, number 6, your top 3 biases. And since Kai did male and 3 male and 3 female, I'm gonna do 3 male and 3 female too. Just to make it even, because it's hard to just pick 3. So my 3 male biases is my ultimate bias of all time, Jang Hyun Sung, then Park Kyung from Block B, then Im Jae Bum from GOT7. And my top 3 female biases is Pyo Hemi, my ultimate bias of all time ever. Number 2 is Roo Soo Jung from Lovelyz, and number 3 is Kim Fiona, former 4-minute current solo. And if I was to put them, like, just to pick my top 3 biases out of those 6, it would be number 1, Pyo Hemi, number 2, Jang Hyun Sung, and number 3, Park Kyung. Question number 7. What is your least favourite concept? I have spoken about this on Twitter so much. I've gotten into arguments with some of my friends on Twitter over this. But I think that the worst concept out of any of the groups I like, or any of my old groups specifically, has to be Freeze by Block B. I think it's their worst concept. I think it's their worst styling. It's the worst hair. I think it's genuinely their worst song as well. And I don't like it. Question number 8. That's 9. Question number 8. In terms of looks, which group is the best? Is that even a question? 9 Muses. The model idols. The absolute epitome of gorgeous. All 13 members, past and present, all of them are absolute babes. It is no question, and I'm kind of being completely biased, but 9 Muses. Question number 9. In terms of songs, which group are the best? Well, again, I'm going to be completely biased, but they are my ultimate bias group, and there's a reason they're my ultimate bias group, but 9 Muses. 9 Muses have a flawless discography, even including No Playboy, and I don't really like No Playboy, but it is still a bop. I think they have flawless side tracks. They have some of the best vocalists in K-pop ever, and they're extremely underrated, and I can't feckin' understand why. But if you want to know a boy group with the best discography ever, like, I think, yeah, the 4 male groups with the best discographies in K-pop are Beast, Teen Top, B2B, and Infinite, and they're the top 4 groups I think that top K-pop in terms of discography and in terms of talent as well. That's just my opinion. And question number 10, the final question. Which group would you like to work with in real life? Well, that's a tough one. I'd like to say 9 Muses since they're my favourite group, but in terms of if you're going to look at what I'm passionate about, and I'm passionate about dance, I love dancing. I think working with Teen Top would be such an experience because their dances are next level. Teen Top and Infinite, their dances are next level, but I really love Teen Top, so I would adore working with them. I think Teen Top would be the funniest group to work with. I'd probably lose my mind, but it would be an experience to be able to dance with Teen Top. So that's it for today's Thirsty Thursday. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed learning more about me, and I hope you enjoyed learning more about Kai in their last video. I am sincerely hoping that this is a weekly thing. My exams are coming up. I have assignments due in the next like 4 weeks, and then my exams are starting in 3 weeks, so it is going to be very hectic, but I will try my best. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a wonderful day, and listen to Nine Muses, because why the fuck not? Bye!